face. So mix this up, pour in here, slush it all around. Hence the name, slush cast. And gonna do 3 or 4 layers. Not gonna be able to move the camera while I'm slushing it because I gotta slush it around for a few minutes. So hopefully it'll be okay. Try to get it where y'all can see it. Alrighty. It's probably too much. But screw it. Screw it. We'll just see what happens. This time, I'll remember mold release. So I gotta rush it up over, it pulls around it, and then try to slide it back. Starting to slow in its movement, and it's getting warmer, I think, so it's starting to kick off. So I'm gonna, when it goes, it's gonna go. Just trying to get it down around the mouth more than anything. I want it thickest around the mouth because that's where things are being plugged in, and it's gonna need to support the weight of that lower jaw. Oh yeah, it's getting thick. Just to help it around here. Because it doesn't want to flow over that. See, this is also a point for the hard shell to keep it holding its shape. It's starting to change color. It's going white. So it's not really moving anymore. There's like a 10 to 15 minute cure time, so we'll wait till it's totally cured and then do another layer. The first layer fully cured. We got a good bit of thickness down here. We do need cover these nubbins. If need be, at the end, can just kind of paint some resin in there with a brush, glob it on. So that was one layer. It's real thick down here because that's where I let it cool up while it was curing, just to get it down around these nubs. So we'll mix up less because I think that was a little too much. just to cover up here some more and try to end it, like I said, over those nubbins. Pour some, just da-da-da-da-da. Now the thinnest parts are going to be up on the edges, so I also may have to paint some in there. But we got it. Now we'll just roll it around. Since this is thick up here, I'm going to keep it mainly. Ooh, other part, I keep it over my table a little more so it don't spill onto the floor. I'm going to be cutting the orbs out, so I don't want it to finish curing and filling one of those up, which may be hard to do. But I also don't want it so thin that when I go in to cut them into them, the area around it's brittle. Just want to keep it moving, so I'm trying to get more around the edges. So that's not where I wanted it to end, but it's a learning experience. It's slowing down. I can maybe push it a bit. Yeah, it's like icing now. Do find one more regular layer and then some to fill spots. It got kind of thick and I was using the craft stick to push it up. Kind of just got kind of spiky and rough right there. So I'm going to try not to do that this time, but I do have raised areas like here. It'll probably be hard to slosh over, so I may have to do that there. But I'm going to do another full slush layer, and I may just drizzle some over those extra raised parts, clear them up. Equal parts A and B, mix them up, you'll be free. Do 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 do. And maybe if I just pour a bunch right there. Another part I'm worried about are up along the edges where it starts to spill over, so I pull it back down. Those are going to be thin, but we'll have to see how that goes after it's done casting. It's as much of an art as it is a science. Practice makes perfect and all that. It's getting slower. I want it to go in there. It's not really moving anymore. Barely. I did get good coverage where I wanted to. Whoop. In there. Just trying to thin that out, that blob out in the middle there. It is not moving. Well, it's moving a teeny tiny little bit. So all I can really do now is set it down and kind of lean it in a direction I want it to go, if it'll keep going a little bit. And I'll wait for it to fully cure. have 4 layers of the resin. So I need to try to get it out now. It should be easy. Can take this shell off without issue, which this probably should have been in 2 parts cut down here, but we'll see how bad it actually is, if it is bad. Let's see how it goes. Actually, I think it's sliding off a little bit. Huh. Okay then. That was easy peasy. So this should be able just to flex out, and I'll have all this stuff over here to cut off, which is fine. We hope all of our work has not been for nothing. There's some clay caught in there, but that's fine. Deep part where the mandibles plug in. Work it evenly. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Look at that. Deepest parts in the mouth. Just gonna look at that. Success. I'm happy. We'll set you back in your shell. Keep you from being too floppy. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Got a little skin detail. Hey. Hey. Over here, we'll be able to just set that right in there. And then, yeah, where's we got the, it just plugs right in. It just plugs right in. Wow! Like the little, maybe you're that one. Which? What's in the plug on the bottom deck? What's happening? My desk is far too cluttered. Oh my goodness.
There's like teeth. It's gonna glue in. Look at that.